Hey Lightweights, today I'm going to be reacting to Back to the Future. This was one that I wasn't planning on reacting to anytime soon, but I've had a lot of people after Terminator suggest it because I really enjoyed kind of trying to unwrap the aspect of time travel and the implications of that from the Terminator movie. So a lot of people said, hey, if that hurt your brain and you were trying to figure that out, you really should watch the Back to the Future films. So here I am, watching the first one. I'm assuming I'm going to react to the entire trilogy, but you guys can let me know if the entire trilogy is something that you would like to see. And if not, we will figure it out from there. But I'm just going to assume that since it's a trilogy and it's not like Terminator where there seemed to be 20 of them, I'll probably react to all of them. This is another one that I don't really know anything about. I know there's a DeLorean in it because a lot of adults in my life said that they were obsessed with the DeLorean, and I don't know if this is the reason why or if it's just because it's a cool car. I don't know. But I do know there's a DeLorean in it. I obviously know there's time travel. I think there's like a kooky scientist guy, but that's about it. So I'm really curious to see why this is so beloved. I think this is one of those films that people say is like a masterclass film, and I'm pretty sure when I was in college, now I'm going on a rant, not a rant. Now I'm going on a offshoot that's completely unnecessary, but here we are. When I was in college, I was in a film studies course, and we didn't study this film, but this was one of the films he listed as films that you need to watch in your life. So I think I think that this is going to be a great film, and I'm really excited to see why it is ranked as one of the films everyone needs to watch. But this has been a long enough intro. So without further ado, please make sure you subscribe, hit that bell button when you do. That way you know when I post future reactions, because we probably have the whole trilogy among other 80s movies coming up, and you don't want to miss a thing. So subscribe. All right, here we go. Back to the Future. All this ticking of the clocks would be giving me anxiety. I'd always feel like I was late. It's too much. It's too much, man. Oh, I don't like it. Brown mansion destroyed. Brown estate sold to developers. Bankrupt investor sells off. Okay.
Officials at the Pacific Nuclear Research Facility denied the rumor that a case of missing plutonium was in fact stolen.
Oh. Do you remember that show Zoom? I'm probably aging myself now. When I was a kid, there's a show called Zoom, and they would always make these things where like you would roll a ball down and it would set all the stuff off just to have one thing happen at the end. There's a name for it and I forget what it is. That's what this reminds me of. Can't blame Einstein for not eating that.
What the hell is it?
Oh, there's the plutonium. That's really unpleasant with my headphones. I think he had it a little too loud.
Listen, can you meet me at Twin Pines Mall tonight at 1:15? I've made a major breakthrough and I'll need your assistance.
Well, you know, Doc, you left your equipment on all week.
You better not hook up to the amplifier. There's a slight possibility of overload. They're all exactly 25 minutes slow.
I'm late for school.
He just lives in a garage next to a Burger King. I can't imagine as the driver of the vehicle you would appreciate that very much. Although that guy doesn't seem to mind. Re-elect mayor. Oh shit, that felt important.
The Doc said all his clock's 25 minutes slow.
Doc, you've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker. You remind me of your father when he went here. He was a slacker, too. No McFly ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley.
Excuse me, sir. I need you to back up. They are not amused, not impressed.
I'm afraid you're just too darn loud.
They were really good, though. Goldie Wilson.
It's like Doc's
Yeah, I
always
know, I
saying.
know. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
What? Are they not dating?
What if they say, get out of here, kid? You got no future. I mean, I just don't think I can take that kind of rejection. Check out that 4x4. That is hot. Wouldn't it be great? Take that truck up to the lake.
Does your mom know?
Jennifer, my mother would freak out if she knew I was going up there with you. I think the woman was born a nun.
30 years ago, lightning struck that clock tower, and the clock hasn't run since. Don't forget to take a flyer.
Where were we?
Wouldn't you want it fixed?
Right about here.
Jennifer!
So they're dating and he just checked those girls' butts out right in front of her? I wonder how many people tried to call that phone number when this movie came out. Orgy, American Style? What? I'm sorry? What the heck happened?
Now, Biff, I never noticed that the car had any blind spot before when I would drive it.
Biff sounds like that jerk in high school that you didn't like.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Oh, so he is a bully. All right. That makes sense. A fitting name.
McFly, your shoes untied. Don't be so gullible, McFly.
What are you looking at, butthead? Say hi to your mom for me.
Biff just happens to be my supervisor, and I'm afraid I'm just not very good at confrontations. The car, Dad. I mean, he wrecked it. He totaled it. I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to eat this cake by ourselves. Your Uncle Joey didn't make parole again.
God damn it. I'm late.
David, watch your mouth.
Hey, see you later, Pop.
Woo! Come on, time to change that oil.
His laugh.
Jennifer Parker called you twice. Any girl who calls up a boy is just asking for trouble.
What?
When I was your age, I never chased a boy or called a boy or sat in a parked car with a boy.
Then how am I supposed to ever meet anybody?
Like the way I met your father.
Grandpa hit him with the car.
It was meant to be.
What?
Still don't understand what Dad was doing in the middle of the street.
Bird watching? He seemed so helpless.
You felt sorry for him, so you decided to go with him to the fish under the sea dance.
No, it was the enchantment under the sea dance. Your father kissed me for the very first time on that dance floor. And it was then that I realized that I was going to spend the rest of my life with him.
Oh, no.
His laugh. And the kids are like, you chose that.
I forgot my video camera. Can you stop by my place and pick it up on your way to the mall?
No wonder he's always late for school if he's running these midnight hours with this doc guy. Twin Pines Mall. Hey.
Hey, Einstein, where's the doc, boy? Huh?
I love when dogs do the at a time.
Marty, you made it. Yeah. This is a big one, the one I've been waiting for all my life.
So is he like the assistant to this guy? Like does he work for him? Is he volunteering? Like what's the relationship here?
Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
What are you going to do to Einstein? Poor Einstein!
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Oh no! But how are you gonna get him back?
Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler.
Oh, that's cute. Wait, but how do you get him back?
Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style?
He's not wrong.
Look out!
Poor dog was like, I did not get paid enough for this. Your nasty dog food is not compensation enough. Are we gonna check on the dog? Hi, buddy.
He's all right.
He's fine. And he's
He's like, screw you, dude, I'm out.
Come here. I'll show you how it works. You turn the time circuits on. This readout tells you where you're going. This one tells you where you are. This one tells you where you were. November 5th, 1955. That was the day I invented time travel.
Huh?
I was standing on the edge of my toilet, hanging a clock. The porcelain was wet. I slipped, hit my head on the edge of the sink. And when I came to, I had a revelation. A picture of this. What makes time travel possible? The flux capacitor. Things have certainly changed around here.
His Nike shoes.
Old man Peabody owned all of this. He had this crazy idea, breeding pine trees.
Oh, hence the name.
Does it run like on regular unleaded gasoline?
Plutonium!
Are you telling me that this sucker is nuclear?
But I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity I need.
Did you rip that off?
Of course, from a group of Libyan nationalists.
What? Who is this guy?
I almost forgot my luggage. I mean, who knows if they've got cotton underwear in the future. I've always dreamed of seeing the future, looking beyond my years. I'd also be able to see who wins the next 25 World Series.
Get back your fortune, huh?
I almost forgot to bring extra plutonium. How did I ever expect to get back? They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty! The Libyans!
Oh, yeah, he hadn't put the new date in. How's he gonna get back then? He didn't get more plutonium. Oh. I like how they're building suspense here because he almost made it to 88, but then he had a turn, so he didn't quite get there. What?
Let's see if you bastards can do 90.
Okay, so now we're in 55. And he's still in his suit for the radiation.
Listen, whoa. Sorry about your barn.
Oh.
I'm fine.
His pine! Twin pine! Oh, that was a cute little connection. That was the guy who was breeding pines. Oh, that would be trippy. He's still gonna stand out like a sore thumb, but at least they won't think he's an alien. The Ballad of Davy Crockett? Pogo shoes? Oh, is he gonna see the storm when it gets struck by lightning? Or better yet, be the cause of the storm somehow? That'd be cool.
It's gotta be a dream.
Hey, kid,
Davy
what'd you
Crockett.
do, jump ship? Well, what's with the life preserver?
Wait.
Hey, McFly! What do you think you're doing?
It's Biff.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? I'll get kicked out of school. You wouldn't want that to happen, would you?
Well, yes, I would, actually.
What are you looking at, butthead?
Dork thinks he's gonna drown.
Oh, McFly, your shoes untied. Don't be so gullible, McFly.
Say, what do you let those boys push you around like that for? You think I'm gonna spend the rest of my life in this slop house?
Watch it, Goldie.
No, sir.
Goldie the mayor?
And one day I'm gonna be somebody.
That's right, he's gonna be mayor.
Yeah, I'm a mayor. Mayor Goldie Wilson. Like the sound of that.
Okay, you gotta be careful, dude. So is the future he was living in the one that he already changed then? Or is that like a different timeline? Ow. You're peeping Tom? What? Oh my god, he got hit by a car. She asked if he was bird watching. No, he's being a perv.
Tom.
Oh. Oh shit, wait. So he just changed the future then because his dad was supposed to be the one that got hit by the car.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
So now his mom's not going to meet his dad.
Another one of these damn kids jumped in front of my car!
Oh no. That's a problem.
Been asleep for almost 9 hours now.
Horrible nightmare. Dreamed that I went back in time.
Safe and sound now, back in good old 1955.
1955? You're my mom.
My name is Lorraine.
You're so, thin.
Just relax, Calvin. You got a big bruise on your head. I've never seen purple underwear before, Calvin.
Is he wearing Calvin Klein?
Calvin Klein? It's written all over your underwear.
This little vixen plays all innocent.
Do you mind if I sit here?
I do. I am uncomfortable.
That's a big bruise you have there. Put your pants back on.
This is Sally, that's Toby, and over there in the playpen is little baby Joey.
So you're my Uncle Joey. Better get used to these bars, kid.
He cries whenever we take him out, so we just leave him in there all the time.
I love all these little callbacks. That's so cute.
Marty, you look so familiar to me. Do I know your mother?
Yeah, I think maybe you do. Do you know where Riverside Drive is?
Block past Maple.
That's John F. Kennedy Drive.
Who the hell is John F. Kennedy?
Don't you think he ought to spend the night? I mean, after all, Dad almost killed him with the car. And he can sleep in my room.
I gotta go.
So much for never making the moves.
He's a very strange young man.
He's an idiot. Parents are probably idiots, too. Lorraine, you ever have a kid who acts that way, I'll disown you.
There's no Burger King yet. Hello? Doc? Oh. Jinx.
I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know anything about you. I'm going to read your thoughts.
I came here in a time machine that you invented.
Do you know what this means?
No.
This damn thing doesn't work at all.
Look at this picture. It's my brother, my sister, and me.
Mickey.
Who's president of the United States?
Ronald Reagan.
The actor? Good night, future boy.
No, wait, Doc, the bruise in your head. You were standing on your toilet and you were hanging a clock and you fell, and that's when you came up with the idea for the flux capacitor, which is what makes time travel possible. There's something wrong with the starter, so I hit it. Here.
Not very well, I might add. I guess hit it well from the road, but...
Fell off my toilet. I do this.
Flux capacitor.
It works!
So then that means he knew...
I finally invent something that works!
It's your ass, it works.
If this is the same timeline, then he knew that Marty got sent back.
Well, what on earth is this thing I'm wearing?
It's his radiation suit.
Of course, because of all the fallout from the atomic wars. A portable television studio. No wonder your president has to be an actor. He's got to look good on television. But I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity. 1.21 gigawatts!
Is that a lot?
Great Scott!
Great Scott!
Doc, look, all we need is a little plutonium.
But the only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning.
Oh, shit. The clock.
We're sending you back to the future.
Oh, cute.
You must not see anybody or talk to anybody. Anything you do could have serious repercussions on future events.
It already did.
You interacted with anybody else today besides me?
Yeah, well, I might have sort of bumped into my parents.
Sorry, I can't stop getting it. I'm gonna start saying that.
Look at your brother.
His head's gone. It's like it's been erased.
Because you changed the future.
Erased from existence. Now remember, according to my theory, you interfered with your parents' first meeting. If they don't meet, they won't fall in love, they won't get married, and they won't have kids.
This sounds pretty heavy.
Weight has nothing to do with it.
Which one's your pop?
That's him.
Did he tuck all his hair up in his hat?
You remember me? The guy who saved your life the other day? There's somebody I'd like you to meet. Lorraine?
Calvin!
I'd like you to meet my good friend, George McFly.
How's your head?
Oh, good. Fine.
That's problematic. On so many levels.
Apparently your mother is amorously infatuated with you instead of your father.
Hey, Doc, are you trying to tell me that my mother has got the hots for me? Whoa, this is heavy.
No.
Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull? There's a rhythmic ceremonial ritual coming up.
Of course, the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. They're supposed to go to this.
You stick to your father like glue and make sure he takes you to that dance.
What are you writing? Science fiction stories about visitors coming down to Earth from other planets. Get out of town. I didn't know you did anything creative. Let me read something. Oh, no. I never let anybody read my stories. What if they didn't like them? What if they told me I was no good?
He is like his father.
Now, Lorraine, she really likes you. She wants you to ask her to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. I think she'd rather go with somebody else. Biff.
What you want? You know you want it.
Shut your filthy mouth. I'm not that kind of girl.
Well, maybe you are, and you just don't know it yet.
Get your meat hooks off of me.
You heard her. She said, get your meat hooks off. Please.
You know, you've been looking for a... Since you're new here, I'm gonna cut you a break. So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
And not you, nor anybody else on this planet is gonna make me change my mind.
Silence, Earthling! My name is Darth Vader. I am an extraterrestrial from the planet Vulcan.
Not the Star Trek Star Wars crossover. That probably pissed so many people off.
Last night, Darth Vader came down from planet Vulcan and told me that if I didn't take Lorraine out, that he'd melt my brain. Yeah, well, let's just keep this brain-melting stuff to ourselves. Tell her destiny brought you together. Tell her that she is the most beautiful girl you've ever seen in the world. Lou, give me a milk. Chocolate.
Ooh. Easy there, Tiger.
Lorraine, my density has popped me to you.
Wait a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere?
Yes, I'm your density. I mean, destiny.
Hey, McFly!
He has really pretty eyes, actually. Like, just look at his eyes real quick.
How much money you got on you?
How much you want, Biff?
Now I'm gonna...
Whoa, Biff. What's that?
Don't be so gullible, Biff.
Oh my God, he's a dream.
Stop. I'll get it back to you, all right?
Did he just invent the skateboard?
That thing he's on.
It's a board with wheels.
He's an absolute dream.
He needs to make his dad go in the tree and fall out of the tree again. That's the only way that there's going to be a shot at this. Whoa! Ooh. Shit, literally. Is it manure?
Ooh.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, they're buried.
Please excuse the crudity of this model. I didn't have time to build it to scale or to paint it.
It's freaking amazing. What do you mean the crudity?
We run some industrial strength electrical cable from the top of the clock tower down, suspending it over the street between these two lampposts. Meanwhile, we've outfitted the time vehicle with this big pole and hook, which runs directly into the flux capacitor. You wind up the car and release it. I'll simulate the lightning.
You have to time that perfectly because you literally got one shot.
Ready? Set. Release.
Does that mean it was a success? Oh, God.
What happened today? Did he ask her out?
I think so.
Mail.
It's your mom. She's tracked you down. Let's cover the timing.
Lorraine, how did you know I was here?
I followed you.
What?
I think a man should be strong. And protect the woman he loves.
Yeah, but I've never picked a fight in my entire life. Look, you're not gonna be picking a fight, Dad. Daddy-o. Right, okay, so right around 9 o'clock, she's gonna get very angry with me. Nice girls get angry when guys take advantage of them. You mean you're gonna go touch her on her... No.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You open the door and you say...
Stop, fiend.
Hey, you, get your damn hands off her. You really think I ought to swear?
Oh, George.
If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
Are you sure about this storm?
Since when can weathermen predict the weather, let alone the future?
I'm really gonna miss you, Marty.
Doc, about the future.
No!
No!
You're Dr. Brown. The night that I go back in time, you will be shot by terrorists.
Wait, maybe he's wearing a bulletproof vest. Do not open. Yeah, dude, he's alive. He's alive.
What you got under here?
Don't touch that.
I got a permit for that?
Of course I do.
I love how he's just okay with him attaching wires. Guys, he's so cute. See, the problem is, he's gonna make the moves and she's not gonna care.
I'd love to park. It's not like I've never parked before.
Is he why she says that? Like, oh, you should never be in a parked car because, like, he breaks her heart or something, so then she's trying to protect her daughter?
You shouldn't drink. You might regret it later in life.
Don't be such a square.
You smoke too?
Marty, you're beginning to sound just like my mother.
I can imagine how, like, mind-blowing this must be for him. This must be so crazy. Why aren't you in the parking lot, sir? Oh.
Why are you so nervous?
Have you ever been in a situation where you knew you had to act a certain way, but when you got there, you didn't know if you could go through with it?
You know what I do in those situations? I don't worry.
No. Ooh. Well, that'll piss her off.
This is all wrong. It's like I'm kissing my brother.
You caused $300 damage to my car, you son of a bitch.
Think you did that to yourself, you son of a bitch.
Let him go, Biff. You're drunk.
Well, looky what we have here. Come on. Well, go on. This ain't no peep show.
Why is that one guy always wearing 3D glasses?
That's for messing up my hair.
The hell are you doing to my car?
Hey, beat it. This don't concern you.
Who you calling Peckerwood?
Look, I don't want to mess with no reefer addicts, okay?
Get home to your mama, boy. Listen, where your keys?
Hey, the keys are in the trunk.
Say that again.
I said the keys are in here.
Hurry up!
Hey, you. Get your damn hands off.
Oh.
George, help me, please.
Just turn around, McFly, and walk away.
No, Biff. You leave her alone.
Yes, George!
Ow! Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Biff, leave him alone. Let him go.
Oh, now he's pissed. Do it, George, do it. Heck yeah, George. Oh God, it's getting close.
Hey guys, you gotta get back in there and finish the dance.
Hey man, look at Marvin's hand. He can't play with his hand like that.
Unless you know somebody else that can play the guitar.
George, aren't you gonna kiss me?
I don't know.
Scram, McFly. I'm cutting in.
Oh, because he's gonna be...
Hey boy, you all right?
I can't play.
George.
Excuse me.
Kiss her, kiss her, kiss her. This guy's like, dude, what is going on with you? Okay, no hurry.
Ah, man, that was good. Let's do another one.
No, I gotta go.
He's actually getting his performance now. But he's gonna miss the car!
All right, this is an oldie. It's an oldie where I come from. All right, guys, listen, this is the blues riff and B. Watch me for the changes and try and keep up, okay?
So did he just invent this song too, like in his time? You know what I mean?
Chuck, it's Marvin, your cousin, Marvin Barry. You know that new sound you looking for? Well, listen to this.
They're like, what is happening? They did not like that.
I can't guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But your kids are gonna love it.
Well, Marty, I want to thank you for all your good advice. I'll never forget it.
How's his relationship with Biff going to be different in the future now, I wonder?
Marty, such a nice name.
The old man really came through. What? He laid out Biff in one punch. He's never stood up to Biff in his life.
Ever?
No, why? What's the matter?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What's the meaning of this?
Find out in 30 years.
I refuse to accept the responsibility.
On the night I go back, you
Look at the time! You got less than 4 minutes!
People always make that look so easy in movies. Is it that easy? Sliding across the hood of the car?
Damn it, Doc. Why did you have to tear up that letter? I only had more time. I got a time machine. I could just go back early and warn him.
Now will there be 2 of him, though?
Engine running. All right.
This movie's stressing me out. Stressing me out. Is he gonna get electrocuted? Oh, God. Is he gonna go spelunking off the clock tower? Oh, ziplining, even better. Ah! Wait, but now when he gets to the future, he's going to be crashing through that building, isn't he? And there's the broken clock. Yes, he is. Okay.
Crazy drunk driver.
Shit, I feel like we were supposed to know that guy, and I don't know who that is.
Brett, everything looks great. 124. I still got time. No. No, not again.
Uh-oh.
Libyans.
Libyans. Lone Pine Mall. So is it Lone Pine Mall because he went crashing through that guy's farm when he was running away? Ooh. There's no blood, though. Is that just because of the type of film it is, or is that because... Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm like, you never know. Sometimes that's a choice.
You're alive. How did you know? I never got a chance to tell you. What about all that talk about screwing up future events?
I figured, what the hell?
So how far ahead are you going?
About 30 years. It's a nice round number.
He seems different. Why does he seem different? He seemed less quirky. I'm scared. How do you sleep like that? My back hurts just looking at you.
What a nightmare.
Linda, first of all, I'm not your answering service. Second of all, somebody named Greg or Craig called you just a little while ago. I can't keep up with all of your boyfriends.
What the hell is this?
Breakfast.
Would you sleep in your clothes again last night?
Yeah, what are you wearing, Dave?
I always wear a suit to the office.
A rematch? Why? Were you cheating?
No.
Hello.
Good morning.
Oh. You guys look great. Mom, you look so thin.
Why, thank you, Marty. George. Oh, Marty, I almost forgot Jennifer Parker called.
She is such a sweet girl. Aren't you going up to the lake tonight? You've been planning it for 2 weeks.
Car's wrecked.
Wrecked? Wrecked? When the hell did this happen?
See, there's Biff out there waxing her right now. Just finishing up the second coat now.
Biff, what a character.
Holy shit.
Mr. McFly has just arrived. Oh, hi, Marty. I think it's your new book.
Your first novel.
Like I've always told you, you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
You're all waxed up, ready for tonight.
Is he gonna be happy about this or upset about this?
Is everything all right?
Things are weird!
Everything is great.
So is this the same timeline or a different timeline?
Marty, you've got to come back with me. Back to the future.
Home energy reactor.
It's your kids, Marty. Something has got to be done about your kids.
We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Well, we're going. We don't need roads.
What? What? Wow, that was great. That was great. I know I say this a lot, but this is definitely one of those movies where I feel like you could probably watch it 100 times and still be picking up on things that you missed. I guess my biggest question at this point is he in the same timeline, but it's changed because of the changes he made unintentionally? Or is he back in the correct time, but on a different timeline? And I feel like other science stuff that I've watched that's along this line of time travel, I feel like they say was it in Loki? I don't know. Where if you change something, it like branches off a new timeline. So in my mind, when he made that change for how his parents met, how his dad fought Biff, all that stuff, that's now a new timeline. So he's in the correct time, but on a different timeline. So he's home, but he's not really home. If that makes sense. I don't know if that's actually how I'm supposed to be interpreting that. But if that's the case, it's still kind of a sad ending. Like, it's happy because he's back and he's still with his family. But they're different. So is it his family? There's just so many layers to this that you could... I liked how they did all the little callbacks, too. I can't think of a specific example now, but there were a bunch of times where I was like, oh, that was a cute little callback to something that happened at that point or that point. The big one being, like, the Twin Pines and the Lone Pines with the mall. But I know that there was a couple times where they had little callbacks to things that had previously happened on a different timeline, and I just thought that was really cute. I also really appreciate the fact that they built in this sequel to the ending of this movie. Because that tells me that they had a big story that they wanted to tell, and then they cut it up for the sake of having two movies, I guess. It's always difficult when you write a movie that's a hit, and then the money that be is like, you need to make another one because we want more money. And then you don't really have a story for that, so you kind of have to shoehorn it in. But this makes me hopeful that the sequel is going to be just as good as this one, because it feels like they wrote a big story that they chopped up into pieces to fit the movie time frame. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong with that, but it gives me a lot of hope that the end of this movie seems to already be leading into the next movie. And I'm glad Jennifer seems she's going to be in it more, because obviously we didn't see her character a lot, but I really liked her and I'm excited to learn more about her. This just was fun. It was just fun. It's so nice watching fun movies. Obviously there were deeper themes here, but it was overall just fun. I really like how the mom in the original timeline was always, no, you can't chase the boy has to chase you. Very, like Marty said, she was probably born a nun, and that's not how she was, because I feel like we have that perception of our parents a lot of times, not in every situation, but there are a lot of times where you forget that your parents were teenagers too, and they did dumb shit too, you know? So that was really cute. How he was realizing that his mom was different than he pictured in his head, you know, changing in front of the window. She knew peeping tomboys were watching her from her window. She knew what she was doing. And then the dad making the comment like, oh, another boy jumped in the road. So that shows you, like, boys have been watching her in her window from the tree. It's cute how they play into that, because that happens in reality too, where in your head, your parents are always your parents, right? They were never teenagers. They never did anything that was teenager-ish. And you forget that they've grown as people too, and their ideas have changed over time as well, and their personalities and things that they would be okay with and not okay with have changed as well. The dad, that was really, really cute with the book, with how he tied into his experience of encountering the alien and used that in his book. That was really, really cute. I don't know. I just loved it. That was great. It was great. And I'm definitely watching the second one. Regardless of what you say in the comments, I have to watch the second one now. And on Amazon Prime, this has full 5 out of 5 stars. And I agree with that. This was great. This is great. And I'm definitely excited to watch this one again. A lot of times I say, okay, I have to watch this again because I feel like I missed out on things. And I just don't want to, because I don't want to cry. I don't want to be sad. But this is one where I would be happy to turn this on and watch this again because it was just fun. It was fun, and I can't wait to see all the things that I missed out on. Obviously, I picked up on the one, the mayor working at the diner, and then they fed that to us too. I feel like I was supposed to recognize the homeless man who was sleeping on the bench. I didn't pick up on that one, but I know I'm supposed to know him from somewhere else in the movie. It felt like they were like, oh, here's this character you're supposed to make a connection to. I'm wondering if he was the mayor in the 50s, but I don't know because I just saw that one picture on the thing, on the car driving by. So maybe he was the mayor from the 50s, but it felt like we were supposed to recognize him. And then I thought there was one more that I wanted to point out. I can't think of it now. Oh, well, must not have been important. And then I was realizing when we came back to the present or back to the future, originally I had seen that American Orgy thing and I thought that was a movie theater. And I was like, what the hell movie is playing in the movie theater? And then I realized it was an adult movie shop when we came back to the future. Okay, so I figured that out on my own. Thanks. I can just hear the comments now. That's actually an adult movie center. I did pick up on that when we got back to the future. Okay, I think that's everything. I'm sure I'm going to think of more once I stop recording this. And I'm sure you guys are going to tell me a bunch of stuff that I also missed in the comments. Oh, that's, I thought of it. I remembered when he invented that song that he was playing at the dance, the original guitar player called somebody. And I feel like I was supposed to recognize who he called, but I don't know who that was. So I don't know if that's a rewatch or if that's actually like a real person that I was supposed to know and I just don't know because I live under a rock. I'm not sure. But regardless, it was cute how they had those little tie-ins. The thing about like, oh, no wonder your presidents are actors. They have to look good on TV. That was a cute little history callback. I really enjoyed that as well. Yeah, okay, I think that's everything for real this time. Let me know what else I missed in the comments because this is great. This was so much fun. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, please make sure you subscribe because I'm definitely reacting. Let me try that again. I'm really excited. I'm talking a million miles a minute. I'll definitely be reacting to the second one. And I also have another 80s flick that I'm going to be... Why did I say that? Like, oh my God. I don't know. I've got another 80s film that I'm going to be watching too that I think you guys will also enjoy. So definitely subscribe. Feel free to hit that bell button. That way you know when I post future videos. My goal is to be posting weekly from now on Wednesdays at noon Eastern time. That's the goal. So fingers crossed we can keep up with that. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this. I had a ton of fun with this, and I hope you did as well. Thank you so much for watching it. Have a great day.